Ever received an email that seemed suspicious? Ever wondered if that email was an attempt to steal your personal information? Welcome to the shadowy world of phishing, a cybercrime that's as sneaky as it sounds. Imagine this. You're contacted by what seems to be a legitimate institution, maybe your bank or a well-known online service. You're lured into providing sensitive data such as your passwords or credit card details. But hold on, it's all a ruse. This is the essence of phishing. Phishing isn't just limited to emails, it can come in the form of telephone calls or text messages too. In this digital age, where we're all connected, phishing has become a prevalent and dangerous issue. It's a form of human engineering, playing on your emotions and sense of urgency to trick you into falling prey. Phishing is a serious threat, and it's crucial to understand how it works to protect yourself. So, how does phishing work? Why is it so effective? Well, it all starts with social engineering, the art of manipulating people into giving up confidential information. Cybercriminals are masters of this craft, using a variety of techniques to trick individuals into revealing sensitive data. One of the most common forms of phishing is email phishing. Here, fraudsters send out emails pretending to be from reputable companies. These emails often contain links that lead to fake websites where victims are tricked into entering their personal details. The design, language, and tone of these emails are crafted to look as believable as possible, making it difficult for recipients to identify them as scams. Then there's spear phishing. This is a more targeted approach where the attacker focuses on a specific individual or organization. The emails used in spear phishing are usually personalized and contain information that makes them seem legitimate. The attacker might use details about the target's job, colleagues, or personal life to make the scam more convincing. Another variant is whaling. This is like spear phishing, but targets high-profile individuals like CEOs or politicians. These attacks are carefully planned and executed, often involving extensive research on the victim to make the scam more believable. The reason these attacks are so effective is because they play on human emotions. They create a sense of urgency, fear, or curiosity to trick victims into acting without thinking. For instance, an email might claim that your account has been compromised and prompt you to change your password immediately. In the heat of the moment, you might click on the link provided and enter your details without a second thought, falling right into the attacker's trap. It's this concoction of human engineering, playing on emotions, and creating urgency that makes phishing such a dangerous threat. Cybercriminals know how to exploit our psychological weaknesses, and they use this knowledge to their advantage. Phishing preys on our emotions and urgency, making it a highly effective form of cybercrime. Now that we understand how phishing works, let's delve into why it's so dangerous. Phishing is not just about stealing passwords or credit card numbers, it's a gateway to a host of potential problems that can impact every facet of your life. Let's consider a few of these consequences. First up, identity theft. This is where the phisher uses the information they've snagged to impersonate you, typically with the intent of committing fraud. They might apply for credit in your name, make purchases, or even commit crimes, all under your identity. This can lead to a host of legal problems and can take years to fully resolve. Next, we have financial loss. This one's pretty straightforward. If a phisher gets a hold of your banking details, they have direct access to your hard-earned money. They can drain your accounts, rack up charges on your credit cards, or even take out loans in your name. It's not just about the money you lose, it's about the time and energy it takes to rectify these issues with your financial institution. Then there's damage to your personal reputation. Imagine if a phisher gained access to your social media accounts. They could post inappropriate content, send malicious messages, or even spread false information. This could lead to strained relationships, lost job opportunities, or public humiliation. And it's not only individuals who are at risk. Large corporations, even those with robust security measures, can fall victim to phishing attacks. In these cases, the stakes are even higher. Confidential business information, customer data, and the company's reputation are all on the line. Phishing is a form of social engineering. It exploits human emotion, urgency, and trust. We are all potential targets. It plays on our fears, our desires, and our need for convenience. The phisher doesn't care who you are. They only care about what they can gain from you. The consequences of phishing are severe, impacting not only our digital life, but our real life too. So it's important to stay vigilant, to stay informed, and to protect ourselves from these digital predators. Scene script. Phishing is scary, but you're not helpless. There are ways to protect yourself. Now let's talk about how you can keep yourself safe from phishing attacks. First and foremost, be cautious of unsolicited communications. They might seem genuine, but remember, it's easy to pretend to be someone else over the internet. Always double-check the sender's email address before responding, and never give out personal information unless you're absolutely certain of who you're dealing with. Next, avoid clicking on suspicious links. If something doesn't look right, it probably isn't. Phishers often disguise harmful links as something you might want to click on, like a surprise gift or an urgent message. But clicking on these links can lead to malware being installed on your device or your personal information being stolen. When in doubt, avoid clicking on any links in an email or text message. Another crucial step is to keep your software updated. This includes your operating system, your web browser, and any security software you have installed. Updates often include patches for security vulnerabilities that phishers might try to exploit, so keeping your software up to date is a simple but effective way to protect yourself. But perhaps the most important tip is to stay vigilant and not let your emotions cloud your judgment. Phishers often prey on our emotions, creating a sense of urgency or fear to make us act without thinking. But if you take a moment to pause and assess the situation, you're much more likely to spot a phishing attempt. Remember, these tips aren't foolproof. Phishers are constantly coming up with new tactics, so it's crucial to stay informed and keep up with the latest developments in cybersecurity. Consider subscribing to a trusted cybersecurity blog or newsletter to stay up to date. In conclusion, while phishing can seem daunting, you're not powerless. By being cautious, staying vigilant, and keeping your software updated, you can significantly reduce your risk of falling victim to a phishing attack. Remember, awareness is your best defense against phishing. Stay vigilant, stay safe.